Alright, time to hunt us a himbo. Get out of here, cursor. Get out of here, cursor. Think we need eager-eyed boy? That sounds terrible. There. That's it. Excitable youth, that was it. Yes. The boy. The pungent Lalafell can scarcely conceal his excitement. Wait, I know you. We met in Kugane. Kujanes. You're the stone-cold killer I asked to look after the love of my life. What's that look for? Surely you haven't forgotten me. You and me, we had a moment. A connection. Not like the one I've got with her, of course, but I know I left an impression. The creepy little bastard who smells like cheese and followed Nashu to Kujanes after stalking her for over 5 years? Hey, there's nothing creepy about my love. It's as pure as the pristine waters of a forest stream. I don't know. Fair point about the cheese stink, though. Enough about me, this is about Miss Nashu. Ever since she got sucked into that weird portal back east, I've been scouring the world for any sign of her. I was this close to giving up, but then huzzah, I found her here in Rajasthan. Normally I'd be happy to get back to playing the silent invisible guardian, but she seems pretty distressed by the plight of her inspector friend. He's here too, but laid up and showing no signs of waking up anytime soon. My Nashu has been fashioning all sorts of medicines in hope of rousing him, but to no avail. I mean, I couldn't care less if he kicked the bucket, but I hate seeing her like this. She's liable to work herself to death. So what say you, will you deliver my dearest Nashu from her plight? You'll find her over at High Crucible, no doubt slaving over an alembic. And with that, I'll get back to cheering around from the shadows. You too, I guess. And go quickly, save my beloved! Alright, stinky cheese man. Oh, peepee toes going. Music's so good. I know I say it every time, but it's so good every time. Nashu Macarena. And that should do it. Now to take this medicine and... cutscene. Core, trash, it feels like it's been forever. Though definitely less than a year, I'm sure. Yeah, alright. What brings you to Razadon? Enjoying a spot of adventuring, or perhaps... Stinky Cheese Man sent me. Then you've heard. It's true. Inspector Hildebrand's got into hibernation again, and... Ah, wait, you give me that look. The one that screams, what about the whole weird portal business? Alright, since you silently asked. So back on the Ruby Sea, remember how Greg got doused with dew prism and was forced to whisk us all far away? How that strange rift then opened up, which the inspector then got sucked up into, and how I followed him in after that? Well, after that, we all ended up in this bizarre place. Couldn't tell up from down, left from right, so we wandered, lost and confused. Fortunately, Greg came to his senses and explained that we were in the interspectorial rift, and then used the same trick to bring us home. Greg himself stayed behind, though. Something about a score that he had to settle. Not sure what that was about, but hey, you know Greg. Anyway, we're back now, but the rub is that Inspector Hildebrand hasn't opened his eyes once. I know he needs his beauty sleep, but it's been an awfully long time, and we've got cases to solve. I've been trying my hand at apothecary stuff, seeing if I can't make something that'll get him up and moving, but nothing seems to work. But I think we're making progress. Me and Mr. Chupacabra, that's not his name. Me and Mr. Chupacabra from the Shakshuka concern, that is. You remember Mr. Chupacabra, right? Got sucked into the rift along with us, former evil mastermind. Not so bad once you get to know him. Mr. Chupacabra. Pleased I am to meet you once more and under less compromising circumstances. If I may correct our mutual friend, I am Jubraka, chairman of the Sajatra concern. Sure thing, buddy. Your distrustful and somewhat bloodthirsty glare is not unwarranted, but in my defense, who among us has not contemplated enslaving the rich and powerful to bend the world to their whim? I pray you forgive me my poor joke, and allow me to assure you that after wandering the interdimensional rift for the sisters only know how long, I am a changed man. Naturally, I understand that words alone would not suffice to absolve me of my sins. Thus, since my return, I have operated a humble apothecary that caters to the needs of one and all. Furthermore, I made arrangements for Miss Nashu's workshop. Rest assured that I'll spare no effort in helping her see Inspector Hildebrand awakened and returned to full health. And with that, if you would excuse me, I must see to other business. Okay, goodbye, Mr. Chupacabra. Oh, with this shitty little smile. Isn't he the nicest ex-villain you've ever met? Yeah, but that's right. I just finished my latest medicine. I've got high hopes for this new recipe. Suppose I ought to get a look at the Manderville man himself. By all means, the inspector is resting in a room up in Kama. Awake or asleep, I'm sure he'd enjoy your company. Let's go. That's a big-ass bed. Isn't this room nice? Mr. Chupacabra's taking care of everything, even paid the rent in full. No, but I'm distracting you, aren't I? You need to concentrate while you examine the inspector, yes? Study the sleeping Inspector Hildebrand. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a section and examine it in more detail with right trigger or A. That's right, I use a controller. Yeah. Rugged features belie what is, at closer glance, the sensitive mien of a cultured gentleman. While he still breathes, he appears to be locked in a deep slumber. Rippling muscles bespeak impressive strength, while smooth skin suggests that only on the rarest occasions does a man resort to violence. Troublingly, his limbs are stiff and cool to the touch, as if the blood runs cold in his veins. No, nothing for over there. The exquisite buckles of stylish footwear are a design unique to House Manderville. These shoes would almost certainly fetch a small fortune in the markets. I'm gonna steal his shoes? The inspector's condition is disturbingly reminiscent of the Scions who were summoned to the First for a time. We're going back, baby. Hey, wake up. Oh, finished already? Any theories as to what's wrong with the inspector? Well, he's a soulless husk, which is less than ideal. I see. I mean, I don't, but that's what you're supposed to say at times like this. I know that much. How do we wake him up? Return his soul to his body, but where did it go and what is it doing there? Probably went to the first to become the Gentleman of Darkness, as you do. I see. Alright. So can you go there? Sure can. Great. In that case, I'll leave the soul searching to you. I'm sure it goes without saying, but once you've arrived in this otherworldly world, look for a place that smells of mystery and intrigue and chat with the people there. That's Standard Agent of Inquiry Protocol. Oh, and since this is Inspector Hildebrand we're talking about, don't be surprised if you find him asleep or having forgotten a thing or two. But not to worry, I've prepared my traditional medicine, just in case. Don't hesitate to use it, and with that, do take care out there. Okie dokie, Crystarium it is. Another $1,000 out of my pocket. Guy, you're all over the fucking place, huh? Welcome back, friend. I'd offer you a pint, but my barman sense tell me that's not why you're here. Yeah, I'm looking for a really dumb twunk. So this friend of yours has gone missing. Sorry to hear that, but plenty of travelers pass through these parts. Can you describe the fellow to me? Hume, burly, wears a monocle, well-meaning idiot. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Mind you, I didn't see him myself, but I do believe one of our bounty hunters spied such a man when you were all battling that horde of spectral warriors. Heh! Jot, come here a minute. There's someone who wants to speak with you. That's so. Make it quick. This shell isn't gonna drink itself. Or wait, you're one of the Exarch's friends, the Warrior of Darkness. Fought by your side when the glowing bastards came to ruin our day, but we showed them. Ha! But enough reminiscing. What's so important that you had to interrupt my regularly scheduled drinking? Now you mention it, I did see someone like that, back there on the battlefield after you ran off to do more hero work. At first I thought he was going to attack me like the rest of the spirit whatsits. But no, he just stood there striking a pose, trying to scare or seduce me. Damned if I could tell. Still, he was glowing, and I wasn't about to take any chances, so I said, "Hey, piss off, ghost," and sent him packing. Did he die, you ask? To which I say, what the fuck do I know? Also, I've kept my mug waiting long enough. Good talk. If fuck do I know? Could it be the Warrior of Darkness? I know. I thought that was your voice, but was convinced my ears were playing tricks on me. It's good to see you again. I don't remember these people. Didn't mean to eavesdrop, but we overheard you discussing the renegade poser. We've been searching for him for some time. There've been sightings in Lakeland, you see. Von Ard and I have been tasked with getting to the bottom of it. We've little in the way of useful information, though. All we know is that he appears without warning and strikes a disturbing pose. He's not caused any harm if you discount the shock of a strange man gesticulating in your general direction, that is. Nevertheless, we're worried that his behavior might escalate. Have you been tasked with apprehending the miscreant as well? Not quite, Von Ard. Trash has come back to track down a missing friend. Your miscreant, I regret to say, might be my friend. If the man you're looking for might be one and the same, then why not work together? Between the three of you, you're bound to have better luck. It would be an honor and a great help. We were just about to leave to gather testimony as it happens. Come and join us in Solon when you're finished here. We'll solve this mystery in no time. He just fucking gesticulates at them. I both love and hate Hildebrand. So if I go to outside. Piss off, ghost. Such dire music here. Not and flat. Oh, I see. All these places are sullen. Oh, you. What do you got? I'm telling you, it'll be fine. Let's go and find the treasure. Are you mad, Yalaric? If Mother finds out we went to the forest, I don't even want to think she'll... Oh, hello there, Mr. Traveler. What can we do for you? Wait, did you hear us talking about the treasure? Shvane? It's too late now. We'll share a secret with you. Just promise you won't tell anyone, okay? We were playing by our favorite tree and we found a bottle stuffed into a hollow. Inside the bottle was a treasure map. You look like you've been all over the place. Have you ever hunted for treasure? Hey, maybe you could go treasure hunting for us. I mean, I will, but that's not why I'm here. We're gonna go ourselves, but if the grown-ups caught us sneaking around in the forest, we'd be in real trouble. Please, won't you do this for us? Oh, I want to be the one to dig up the treasure, but fine. You can go as long as we get to split the treasure 4 ways. We're the ones who found the map, after all. Thanks, Mr. Traveler. Here's the map. The treasure's buried to the east of here, right where you see the big red cross. Good luck. You're who I wanted to talk to. Why, yes, I saw someone like that when I was out picking mushrooms in the forest. He even spoke to me. I was repulsed at first by his form, but he only wanted to warn me that fell beasts lurk in the forest and that I should be wary. Contrary to appearances, I'd say he was actually quite gentlemanly. Oh, imagine if this is actually Greg we're digging up. I would love it. Gregamesh. Okay, take this, guys. Just like Enter Shikari. Anybody back here want to talk to me? Yeah, you do. Did I see him? You bet I did. I was crossing through the forest of the Lost Shepherd on my way to deliver fish to the Ostal Imperative. Out of nowhere, this odd man leapt up in front of me. I thought he was a bandit at first, but then he abruptly turned to the side, curled his neck, and put his fist to his head as if to say, I don't know. It was baffling. I ran when I realized he wasn't going to do anything else. It's not Greg. Oh, that fellow. Hey, I saw him the other day on my way home from Clearmelt. I had enjoyed one too many libations after my bath and ended up wandering off into the forest. Before I knew it, the sun was dipping low, the sky was turning dark, and I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever make it home. Then I felt a gentle tug in my arm. Would you believe it? This odd-looking man led me out of the forest and sent me back on the road. I thanked him profusely, but he said nothing in reply, just struck his pose and walked off. Alright, so it's Hildebrand, but he can't speak, so it's an improvement. Finished questing in the locals, have you? Were you able to learn anything? Not only has the Possum caused no harm, he's even helped people? So he's a gentleman, albeit a suspicious one. Something of a contradiction, you might say, but there's no reason to doubt what we heard. Everyone seemed to encounter him in the Forest of the Long Shepherd, right? And that's where we look next, shall we? I'll go dig that shit up first real quick. See what it actually is. There we go. It's an old outhouse. Terrific. Digging up the earth, you find a weathered wooden casket. Oh, it's a grave. I think it probably still whipped my ass. Well, did you find the treasure? Did you? Sure did, buddy. As soon as my controller cooperates, I'll give it to you. Huh, it's full of old rings. Wait, I've seen these before in a picture book. These are the rings that the people at the Church of First Light used to wear. The church? You mean those crazy people who used to worship the light? Well, they're not around anymore, so I guess they won't mind us taking their treasure. Remember, we're splitting it 4 ways, just like we promised. You can take first pick, stranger. After all, we never would have found the treasure without you. Oh, it's garbage. I don't know, I guess slaying. Yeah, slay! That was gonna be a good reward. Not a shit I can already make reward. Well, here we are, but how exactly we're supposed to begin our search? These woods are, well, woods. I am a possum. Got a plan, do you? Far be it from you to doubt the warrior darkness. Show us what you got in mind, and we'll back you up to the best of our ability. Oh, please just start doing the Mandeville Mambo. Form the Manderville Mambo. Alright. It's nighttime. We did this literally all day. Hark! What familiar, gentlemanly gyrations are these? Hildebrand, you don't have to call him that. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, the wings are not for show. The wings are not for... The wings are only for show. On your guard, it's a Sin Eater. No, it's just an idiot. No, wait, that's no Sin Eater. It's Hildebrand. Hildebrand. Who is this Hildebrand of whom you speak? I am the forgiven gentleman, devourer of sins, light warden extraordinaire. You might occasionally moonlight as a zombie overlord, but trust me, you're a gentleman inspector. You inspect gentlemen. Inspector. Sin Eater. Inspector. Sin Eater. You're acquainted with this, gentleman? A long story. His dad owns the casino I gamble at. Right then, clearly your friend has been through a lot, but still, how did he get it in his head he's a Sin Eater? Is there no way to bring back his memories? Medicine. Explosives. We're still trying to save him, right? This is a more high-stakes game of volleyball than Top Gun had. My vertical leap. That's our Hildebrand. Wicked White, we've killed him. No. Please. He's too dumb to die. I say, Trash, I had resigned myself to Nashu's ungentle methodology. But you too, my brutish friend? But never mind that. I do not recall the world being quite so purple. This place is purple? Previously, I was with Nashu and Greg, wandering the bizarre, shadowy realm known as the Interspectorial Rift. Well, time for a migraine. Where am I? Who am I? Piss off, ghost! That sickening light, that aggressive posturing. I know what you are. You're one of them, ain't ya? What you need is a good old-fashioned dwarven decking. Piss off, ghost! Wow, we stuck there for a long time, huh? Corp? Corp? I don't need... I... I don't need this. The Sin Eater didn't need that either. Run for your lives, it's a Sin Eater. A Sin Eater? I'll be damned, I saw a vision of the man's past. No wonder he became convinced he was a Sin Eater. I saw it too. It was quite possibly the most ridiculous memory I've ever glimpsed. Bro, he was a zombie overlord at one point. Answer me, my faithful assistant. Where are we, and why is it so purple? Well... The first what? Are you telling me we somehow traveled to an entirely different world? Good gods, to think that I have transcended the very boundaries of time and space. But worry not, my adoring fans. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, will return to you forthwith.